Where do I begin? You may notice 3 videos have just been taken down from my channel. All the LRP related videos have been taken down. There's reasoning behind it. As I always do, I will inform the people on my channel what's going on. So I have gone through a process with LRP for a while, like 5 months I think total, progressing my way through it, progressing my way into the media department, having a company in the civilian department, and just all sorts. And now things have took a change. So all through my time on the server, I've gone through issues where players have actually given me health related issues and caused actual problems for me, all the way to just people being downright unprofessional. Every other day I'm having to file a report on someone. So at the end of the day, my departure was inevitable. So it was going to happen. It happens to a ton of servers that I join, and I always release a video about it, going through the explanation of what's gone on, why I left, and probably why I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Now, like I said, throughout my experience on LRP, I had gone through just so much shit, which is why I didn't stream on it. That and the massive stream delay that would have happened anyway. The amount of editing that I have to do that goes into these videos, I have a ton of LRP videos recorded. Memes, there. On that screen, when it loads, are all my previously recorded videos. This one being my first LRP video. So I'm going to count the LRP videos that I've recently made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 videos, each totaling around an hour long, some even more. So at least 48 hours of recorded content was on the server. Why don't you see any of it? Simply because the amount of bullshit that goes on in them. Those 3 videos I've released, I had to cut down massively. I had to cut out parts where people were disrespectful, shit was going on. And what finally hit the fan is one of my characters has dementia, and so he doesn't know what he's doing. He manages to get hold of a helicopter, and he was flying low. He was flying above lampposts, but he was still flying low. I was told that was unrealistic. The only reason I decided to implement flying low into my RP, by the way, is because someone was actively shooting at me from the beach. I know who it was, but I'm not going to say any names. So with someone shooting at a helicopter from a beach, they have two options, go up or go down. They were shooting at me with a sniper. Going up would hardly do anything, so I went down. Did they listen? No. When I tried explaining anything to them, they said that they don't care. So when I said, fine, I'll just disconnect myself from the server and just not continue with it, and they turned around and said that that's threatening them. Don't understand how that's threatening them. And then they turned around and said, oh, I hope your 5 views per video doesn't hurt. And I'm like, well, that's not even a diss. Because as people know, I don't do YouTube for the numbers. Bearing in mind, one of the videos I did on them got 27 views. So it all depends on the content. And they turned around and said that shit towards me just because I'd had enough with the server. That shit makes no sense. So, I'm not saying you shouldn't play here on LRP. I'm saying you should, but at your own risk. There was a time where I genuinely nearly had a real life heart attack, which I seem to get quite often due to stress amounts and all sorts. And it nearly occurred during a scene with someone. That person since got banned because of it and other things. But from that point, I joined the server not as much as I was because I know that kind of thing's going to happen again. And so I continue treading lightly, and they turned around and said, oh, you're not even active anyway, and like, I just got promoted in 2 of the 3 departments I'm in, so that's like irrelevant. And like I said, I have over 48 hours of recorded content in the last, 3 months when I started actually recording. Let me go back into this. Since the 1st of last month, exactly, the 1st of the 8th, today's the 7th of the 9th, just over a month, I have recorded over 48 hours of content. They can't say that's not active. But like I said, feel free to play on this server, but do it at your own risk. I'm not saying you shouldn't, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying, do it at your own risk. But you won't see me there ever again, mostly because they have now banned me for saying that I'm going to disconnect all ties from the server. That shit makes me laugh, but it was inevitable, so it doesn't bother me. So, openly taking requests for new servers to test out. I don't believe I'll be playing Malibu Sunset Roleplay in the near future either, due to different reasons. So there's always openings, and I'm always going to be searching for that one server that I belong. It takes a while, but for those of you that don't know, or those of you that are still linked with LRP that are watching this for whatever fucking reason, I leave servers when something happens that I don't agree with. I was going to leave the time I nearly had a heart attack. I was ushered into staying. So the fact that I stayed after that and continued is beyond my expectation. I would never expect for that. And to have gone on for as long as I have, that's down to them. But to think that they can say someone's not active when they're active almost every day for starters, and they have over 48 hours of content recorded for the server, and was actively part of the media team, and had a unique business in mind, it's upside down. But yeah, like I said, go play there if you want. I don't care. If you're still connected, good for you. If not, you do you. Don't take my word for this kind of thing, because I always hold servers to high expectations. And for some reason, when it doesn't work out, I'm always let down. So this kind of thing is going to happen a lot. So I'm going to step away from FiveM for a bit. I'm not going to do any videos. I'm not going to do any live streams. I'm going to be going out searching for communities that work, that would allow me, and try and progress my way through there and properly trust the server before I release any videos on it. These videos, I wasn't even supposed to upload, but I did. And that prisoner transport convoy, I put effort into a proper entrance introductory to the video type thing. So once again, I'm just going to say this one more. Go there, do what you want, don't send hate. Or do, up to you. But at the end of the day, this shit happens, and it was inevitable. But thank you for coming out and joining, or watching, sorry, used to streaming, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!